I stripped out the headlight sprayers and I took off the eyelid whiskers, they're called. We're taking that off so I can grind these down. I'm gonna create a little plug here and we're gonna weld them shut. It'll be nice and smooth. We don't like extra garbage. We don't want that.
So, in anticipation for putting this on, I wanted to make sure that this inner fender would line up. Normally, to get it to line up, you have to cut slits and like fold the slits up. But what I did is I torched the inner fender till it was red hot so I could stretch it out. And it was all wavy and stuff, but we finally got the fender welded on. And I'm hammering it up to the edge and there is no gap there. That is just ready to be welded. It can be welded the whole way.
It looks really good.
I mean, I'm proud of the way the outside looks, but this is, I don't know. I've never seen anybody do that, so I'm excited that my funky idea worked.
The bugs in his skin, dude.
It's pretty good, huh?
The bugs in the skin have won this time.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Could not have dreamt of a better fitting inner fender. Nobody's gonna see that. Nobody is gonna ever look at that and be like, damn, but I am. So that's cool.
No! 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 You wanna drive Jay's car?
Sure.
We're back at the shop, we're working on the Supra. Today we're gonna try and get the car down to bare metal. We got a big bottle of marine epoxy and we're gonna epoxy the entire car from bare metal. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today, so I'll show you guys that. The chronicles of me not filming anything we're doing. Took the doors off because we got to do the door jambs, obviously. So, and these guys told me to get my camera because something funny is in the door.
We gotta lower this window down because we gotta put some into storage, so this is no good. So we ripped this plastic off and we found this big chunk of something back here. Honestly, I thought this was like a dish towel that had like a bunch of Bondo behind it, but it's got overspray on it, it's a piece of paper.
Nice. Let's call him.
Should we call him? We should thank him for his work.
Do you have a Supra for sale?
No.
Okay.
All right, Bill 9, let's see what you got.
Yeah. 2 wires.
Putting it in there?
Yeah. And then just use the. There we go. Actually, the switch doesn't work in my car. That's how I put the window down up and in.
It's got 2 double A's.
Yeah, it's got 2. And I put the battery on to go back up.
We're heading down to Lordco to grab a bunch of supplies. They hooked us up with a bunch of products from 3M, so I know there's like a bunch of sanding stuff and just general things to prep the car. But yeah, hopefully we can get all that stuff, get to work on the car tonight, try to get it into bare metal. But yeah, we'll see how we make out with progress. So we got the Cubitron discs that we were checking out at the trade show. ones that stay sharp.
Yeah,
So
for
we'll
sure.
need to like knock the paint off.
Yeah.
Extra creamy, dude.
How's your experience with Lordco so far?
Fantastic. Couldn't be better.
What do you keep doing that for?
Because it's funny. It's my new thing.
This is getting crazier now. She's coming back with more, so.
We're gonna need another cube.
Christmas.
When Mitsuaki-san comes to shop, I'll be like, happy birthday.
That. That's a good sound.
Yep.
The lady was really good.
Yeah, she was super nice. They had almost everything in stock. Only a couple of things were like special order.
Oh yeah, let's look at this. No way. The cube, man. The cube is the optimal parts getter.
We needed the most optimal cubic meters for hauling all this stuff.
This is awesome.
But I got knocked over, I guess. We were whipping.
No word of a lie. I can't prove this because I'm not going to show you the card, but we actually have a business bank account for the first time in our lives, and our first ever purchase with the business bank account is some pizzas for tonight.
Would you be able to give me a cup?
Dude, yeah, no problem. I don't know what box they're in. Which
Big one.
we got
50 cup, 1 pants.
No way we're going to use 50 cups, so if Night Ride can do it with Noval products, we can do it with these. All right, man. You ready for this? It's gonna like deform like crazy.
That's good.
So 3M has decided they want to be a partner in our Supra build that we're doing, and amazingly, they've hooked us up with this awesome clean sander device. Right, it is a DA sander, palm sander, that also has a dust extraction unit built into it. We demoed this at the Lordco trade show. I mean, maybe we can throw a clip of me testing it out here, but we're excited about this because it means we can sand Dylan's entire car and not make a huge mess in our shop at the same time. And I had a moment where we realized that instant gratification is not a good thing, because I think we both had a misconception that we were just gonna like grab the sander and just right down to bare metal, and then when it didn't do that immediately, we were sad. But then after reality set in, we realized that like you just have to work at it a little bit, and then
After we realized like, oh, we could just like jam on this for a couple hours and like,
yeah,
this is like 2 hours to get like all of this to bare metal, I think.
yeah,
I think it was less than 2 hours.
Yeah, I'd say we're an hour and a half into sanding, and like the entire roof, including the A-pillars, is down to like complete bare metal. Plus, like I've already worked this C-pillar and some of what's behind Reid here down a little bit.
So we've got the red paint, we got primer, we got Bondo,
More
we
primer.
got primer, original paint,
paint.
primer, other primer, and then
Yeah.
Bare metal.
Better metal.
So there's like conventionally when people do a color change, especially like not to give away too much, but it's not that much of a color change when you consider what we're gonna end up doing. Most people would just say, well, why don't you just put like etch a surface onto the paint and then prime that and then paint over that. That's great if the old paint and the prep work that went into the old paint was like A1 and you know that. But what we've discovered the hard way is that whoever did the body work and paint on this car originally just did like it's thick. Like it's unbelievable how much material is on this.
Yeah, not only that, but peace of mind, because now like we found so much hidden rust under this.
That is true too. Yeah, there's been a bit of hidden corrosion as well.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to stick paint over top of paint that comes off with a ruler. I would say we're probably taking like at least 10 pounds off the car by doing this, which is hilarious.
spent the last hour sanding out this quarter panel and seat color, and I'm very, very happy with how it looks right now. And honestly, I'm so impressed with that 3M machine. Like it has made light work of it. But yeah, I made light work of it. Honestly, like I'm impressed with how little dust.
And he threw it. Oh! No way! Yes, dude.
Fucking good game.
That's how we start a day of work.
Gotta get the blood pumping.
Yeah.
2 sanding. We got that whole quarter panel done yesterday. The roof is done. This door is nearly done. This door is in progress.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like smooth out this contour on the arch. Touch up any like pinholes and stuff.
Yeah.
We gotta weld the holes on the rockers, strip the paint on the rockers. Just do everything we can to get this thing ready for paint.
And I guess we gotta do the back panel of the car. We gotta.
Yeah, that's gonna be my job today. I'm gonna try and tackle this thing.
Sweet. And then, yeah, inside the door jamb. So yeah, we're close. I mean, the goal tomorrow is to put epoxy primer.
Another late night. Anyways, I haven't been filming too much just because I've been trying to help out and get as much done as we can before tomorrow. Quite a few big things left, so I don't know if we're gonna get to epoxy tomorrow, but we're gonna try our best.
Day 3?
Yeah.
We're on day 3 of our power weekend. We're trying to get the Supra prep. It is almost entirely down to bare metal now. It's been a lot. Most of this rocker, and then on the other side of the car, we need to do the other rocker. All right, things didn't go exactly to plan. We thought that we'd be spraying epoxy primer on the car tonight, but we realized that that was a bit too ambitious. Like we are 3 very, very long days into doing the bodywork on this car right now. We're closer than ever, but we're not quite where we wanted to be tonight, but that's okay. That's just part of building a car like this. Like things rarely go according to plan, and we just have to pivot and not let it get in our heads and just keep moving forward.
So found a little bit of rust in like the windshield channel, and also like the windshield was not installed properly. It was sitting too high. So we called up Nikita, and he's pulling out the windshield.
Sick.
So yeah, we're gonna clean up everything in there, get proper sealer and everything in there, and it'll make the paint job way nicer too, and it'll just be better.
Sweet.
You got the whole thing?
Yeah, buddy.
There's nothing here. That's just gonna spread around.
We're lit?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. The ones I had to actually like
This looks
hold
dick.
up on this and like slowly like
This is so stressful to look at.
Yeah, you can just wire me the 10 grand.
Oh yeah, no problem.
10 bands.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, so your payment can be pictures of Spider-Man on my desk immediately. So Dylan was thinking about giving away this radio. First person to comment in 5 seconds gets it. So it's. You guys are too slow.
Perfect.
It's super soda time.
Dylan, really quick, should we take the carpet out and put them up there or keep the carpet in? Because it's ready to be pulled.
Yeah, tonight we finished this. This part of the cowl was kind of a last minute addition of things to get prepped, but it is now prepped, which is good. Yeah, this is like the main part that I guess was important to get taken down to bare metal before the epoxy goes onto it. And then Reid finished kind of the lip of where the windshield is going to go into, because after they pulled the windshield they got all the goop out, which is good. And again, like, it exposed some areas where there's like surface rust and stuff, so it's good that we did this because it's going to allow us to address it before we do all that paint work. We scuffed the inside of the hood, and Sam took out 23 years of rage on some stickers inside there. Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, the whole interior is out of the car. I mean, dash coming out was great for this. It meant we didn't have to be as careful. We could just blast. And yeah, I mean, I guess it also means that we can transport the car on an open deck trailer as opposed to trying to find a enclosed trailer to get this thing moved.
Should we run the HVAC right now?
Dude, that'd be the funniest thing ever. Is there a battery? Oh my God. This one. Oh God. Oh, goodness.
Oh, you can hear things like bouncing around in there.
Dude, yeah, there's just like chunks of...
I'm sorry, I just forgot another thing that we took apart, because we take apart so many fucking things, dude.
Put it back where you found it.
What's this?
This is a piece of your old fan.
Yeah.
Apparently I helped take it out.
Dude, that's been in there for a
Hey
long time.
Reid, do you hear that? Another thing that you've disassembled on this car.
It's amazing that I forgot, really.
This is how I have to pump my gas.
Stand up.
I'm not even halfway there.
What day are we on?
I don't fucking know. My brain's full of fiberglass and spray putty and Bondo.
It has flash rusted, which is what happens when you leave a car in bare metal in a humid ass climate like this. So we're gonna sand it with the 3M dustless sander, and then we're gonna get all the homies to help out with like Brillo pads and pieces of sandpaper to get all the fine edges. And we need to make sure we go over the entire surface of this car with a fine tooth comb to make that happen.
Okay, bye. Booth is all set up, kind of. Look who showed up.
Yeah? Who showed up?
Nelson.
He's standing at his usual height right now. I didn't see him because he's so short, but... Hey, should we play Smash?
Yes. Rudeboy.
So we've got our sealer in here. It's like epoxy sealer. And we've got this cool gun from 3M. It's cool to have tried it at the trade show and now to actually be able to get to use it on Dylan's car. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's cool. It's got these replaceable tips.
Easy to clean too.
Yeah, easy to clean, and then if they do end up getting too dirty, you can just put a new tip on rather than having to spend a ton of time cleaning it. So yeah, it's pretty cool system.
Just like that, we're all done with the epoxy sealer. Check it out. looks like that from
Washing it on.
metal to sealed marine epoxy. I feel
We don't have to worry about it rusting anymore. All the metal work is done.
maybe.
Unless we delete your head squirters because you're so indecisive. They're about to kiss. You can hear it. I got you a gift. It's boat juice. Look at it. So we took it down to bare metal where we were going to put the Bondo on because this was reacting with the Bondo. And then I noticed it was like peeling up in some areas elsewhere. So now we're going along with this. This is just lacquer thinner. Watch what happens there. That's what would happen if you put paint stripper on it, but this is not paint stripper. This is just lacquer thinner.
That's fucked.
Watch.
Well, it's the next morning since the last clip you just watched where Reid realized that the epoxy that we put on the car had completely failed. We've slept on it and we're kind of freaking out because the car has to go to the body shop in just a couple days from now. Yeah, this is a disaster. Like this isn't a YouTube disaster. This is a disaster and we have to fix it now. So it's going to be all hands on deck for the next couple days getting this car back down to bare metal for a second time, which hurts to say as much as it's going to hurt to do. We are running out of time and we thought this epoxy was going to be great. It wasn't. Either we did something wrong or there's something wrong with the epoxy. We haven't even figured that out yet, but it's all got to go and this car has to go back to bare metal and then we have to body work it and then we've got to figure out trailering it out to Aki's body shop for the last mile of the job. Yeah, thanks for watching. This has been a great build series. It's been, a lot of ups and downs. This is like the drama that just happens when you're amateurs trying to put together a car the best you possibly can. But we're having a blast, and we appreciate everything that our sponsors have offered us. And thank you guys for watching, for being so interested in this build. Let us know in the comments what you think. Yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Damn.